Okay, when you're doing an iBar, we've already discussed a few things with the contacts. I don't really have to go back into it. Like here, for example, you can see we need more space in this one. We would smooth that. So we've gone through this quite a few times. The evaluation of enough cavity. Here, for example, the contact, it's got like a string going from this side to the side. We don't want that. So you would then typically just smooth it exactly like we've done in the previous example. Now, this one is, these are problematic, and unfortunately, we've seen many of these. These are meshes that have come from a different program, and you will see here, this is the problem. The mesh structure has these vertices. I think this is from Exocad, but there is a technique in Exocad to avoid this from happening. But we've seen this on a regular basis. The holes, when they are cut, they come out like this. And we cannot use these in an iBar situation simply because a Boolean is not going to cut. Also, if you wanted to print a mesh like that, forget it. It's not going to print in the 3D printer. So these are things that needs to be watched out. We don't really have a remedy for this. This is something, if you do have Exocad, to go back into Exocad to try and fix it. If you don't know how to highlight these, you're going to go to the 3D print toolbox in Blender. There's a 3D print toolbox on the right-hand side. All you have to do is click check all. And this makes sure that it's fit for printing. So let's just run the code. Okay, now in order to evaluate what's wrong with this mesh, go tab, edit mode, and then you can see what's concerning is the intersecting meshes. So if I click on intersecting face, it'll highlight these intersections. Also, in the contact areas, you can see how these intersecting meshes look like. Okay, these are hugely problematic. Okay, then this one over here, we've also got a few intersecting meshes, I think. Yeah, just on the edge. Typically speaking, what we want to see when you're doing your hybrids, you want to have a rim around it. This is what your mesh structure should look like. And it should have a rim like this going. So whether you're doing it 3Shape or Exocad or whatever, make sure you've got this supportive ring structure going around your hole. Lastly, I think it's this mesh, this one here. Okay, just hide all the other stuff. If you look at this one here, just hide all the other stuff. This is a no-go, you know, having your multi-unit abutments and having this extend over that. Not only is it a food trap, but how are you going to separate this? This is problematic. So when you're designing your hybrids, try not to design it with these overhanging flanges coming like that. There's no way a patient is ever going to clean underneath there. So this is a very bad idea. So if you can avoid those few things, I think that's imperative. Okay, perfect.